Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing a Chevy Tahoe Z71. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry H. Miller Chevy here in Murray, Utah for giving me some time with this Tahoe. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 5.3 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 15 around town and then 20 on the highway, with power outputs being 355 horsepower and then 383 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now, starting with the hood, you guys can see how it kind of raises and lowers, and also this red paint, it pops. And then down below, really cool headlight design. You can see the rest of the grille's blacked out, including a Chevy bow tie. And then we have this like Raptor style skid plate here at the bottom with the tow hooks. And putting it all together, the Z71 definitely looks really cool for a family SUV. Around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275, 60, 20 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the metallic gray, and yes, all-terrain tires with this. Z71 on the side, we also have Tahoe there on the side. We got fixed side steps, and notice all the window trim's blacked out. And then here is your full side view with this Tahoe. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function, remote start, the opening for the hatch, and then the opening for just the window, and then the Chevy bow tie on the back. Now popping into the cargo area, you guys can see we've got these nice little plaques here on the back, and then we got pretty good storage underneath there. You can fold down the second row automatically. The third row you can fold down and raise up. And then being a Tahoe, you don't have as much space behind the third row. If you want more, get the Suburban. And then press that and that'll lower the hatch right back down. Pretty cool taillight design here. And then you guys can see Tahoe there in the center. And then notice the parking sensors at the bottom. And putting it all together, let me know your thoughts on the looks here with the Z71. Now taking a look at the door panel, soft touch here. As you can see, we've got some nice trim that goes across. And then I like the look of the handle here. Speaker for the Bose sound system as well. And then here are the seats in the Z71. Easy to clean. That's kind of a big part of the design there. And then you can see the adjustments on the side. Legroom here in the back's good. We got a little storage pocket, got some cup holders, and then you can see down below, we've got our own climate zone, heated seats. We also have a bunch of USBs, and then headroom. It's good. And then with the third row, actually, let's just pop back there. Good. You can see legroom's good. You can comfortably fit adults back here. Also get a cup holder, USB, and I get my own vent back here. Now taking a look at the front door panel, soft touch here again with the wood trim down below and more soft touch below that. All of our window controls up front, bit of focus on it. Memory seats, we also have our mirror adjustments. The mirrors do power fold in, and they have blind spot monitoring. And for those of you wondering, 1,581 pounds of payload, and then gross vehicle weight rating 7,500, conventional towing 8,200. And then here are the front seats again, easy to clean with the design. Power adjustments there on the side. Pedals actually look pretty cool. It's a fancy design. And then you guys can see the drive mode select with the drive line select. There we go. Got our light controls here. And then notice with this, we've got stability control, lane departure, hill descent control. It's for your parking sensors, your auto stop start, 360 camera, and then your trailer brake controls. Steering wheel is power adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you guys can see soft touch all around. We also have radio controls there on the back. We got practical controls like our controls for center stack, voice command controls, cruise control, heated steering wheel button as well. Then you guys can see the turn signal windshield wiper stock. And then taking a look at the center gauge cluster here, we can see different bits of info on the Tahoe. And then we also have our drive modes we can go between. So we've got a sport, we've got an off-road, and then a tow haul mode as well as normal mode. Now this does have a 360 camera system. So first off, trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel. You've got all the different viewpoints with this as well, which is really nice. Great resolution with the camera system, by the way. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, you've got this main screen, and yeah, it responds really quickly. You got the shortcut bar there on the side of the screen as well. So overall, easy to use. I like the soft touch here on the dash. I think it makes it feel more premium. And then you got your transmission selector here, which is a bunch of buttons and pull tabs and all of that. And you can see more soft touch here. And then look across the dash as well. And then look at this, it's storage inside. And then we've got our controls here for the radio, dual zone climate controls, heated seat controls down below as well. You can see some charging ports here with our wireless phone charging pad. And then notice with the Cup holders there, and then more padding on the side. And then center console, yeah, good storage. I like the little phone holder on the top. I think that's pretty neat. And then up top we do have our controls here for the panoramic sunroof as well. Now lots of standard equipment with this Z71. Here's the base MSRP. It says stuff like the luxury package added to it, sunroof, all that kind of stuff. Total MSRP $73,235, and let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors. Do a blind spot ring. Throw the rest of the rear, and let us set off in the Z71. So with this particular review, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter test drive. I've already driven this quite a bit, and I don't really feel like we need to do too much test driving with this Tahoe since they've already announced the 2025. I'm sure all of you already know that, and so yeah, I mean, we'll focus on that more when that comes out, but I'll still give this a little bit of, this version of the Tahoe a little bit of love because it's still a great vehicle. Gotta love the torque out of that 5.3 V8. Again, it's not the most powerful engine on the planet, right? The 6.2 is quite a bit cooler, and you can also get the Duramax in these as well. Also quite a bit cooler. But still, I mean, this 5.3 V8 is no slouch. That is for sure. And the independent suspension makes this handle quite a bit better, and also shorter wheelbase compared to the 1500. But yeah, compared to the Silverado truck, it does handle quite a bit better. Suspension is pretty dang comfortable. This does not have the adjustable suspension, the adjustable ride height suspension, but it's still, we are not getting through there. It's still a comfortable setup overall. Yeah, I think this performs well. This makes me excited for because you're going to be able to finally get a Z71 Duramax for the 2025 model year car, and I am super excited for that when that comes out, because I mean, you're going to have 305 horsepower, 495 pound-feet of torque, diesel, family SUV, off-road. What more could you ask for in life? So yeah, we'll get another acceleration up here in just a moment, but I guess to sum things up here at the Z71 package, I think this is really cool. I think that more automakers should do these off-road packages on full-size SUVs. I mean, Ford's gotten into it with the Expedition Timberline, and then Jeep has now finally gotten into it. The Wagoneer has an off-road package now. As of me filming this video, I haven't posted that video yet, but I've already reviewed one. I think this one looks cooler, like quite a bit cooler, but regardless of that, I will say I do think that there is a market in the Chevy world for a larger body-on-frame SUV with a diesel from Chevy that has a solid rear axle. That's the big thing. Yeah, again, really good torque. So yeah, I think this thing's great, but like I said, I do think that Chevy could sell, I bet they could sell like, I don't know, let's see, probably maybe 50,000, maybe 100,000 units per year if they basically did something that's a little bit smaller than the Tahoe, body on frame, solid rear axle, independent front suspension, and that Duramax, that 3.0 Duramax. Let me know if you'd buy that. I'd buy it. Let me know if you'd buy it though. Let me know what you guys think about the Tahoe Z71.